Look at the variety of units. For red, we have five hussars, 7 condos, 7 pikes, 8 calves, 8 crossbowmen, 13 swordsmen, 20 skirms, 1 trep, 7 scorpions, 2 monks, 3 cav archers, 8 hand cannons.
Nothing can kill us. You can't counter everything.
That is AI army. That is AI army.
You can't counter everything.
That is AI army. 1, 2, 3, 7, 5, 8 pikes, 8, 2 calves. He's just got so much. He's just got so much. AI army. 2, 3, 7, 5 monks. 13, 1, 3, 8 grab, 7 condos, 7 condos.
Counter everything.
That is AI army. Okay, so blue still hasn't clicked up to the next stage. Blue has 7 militia. Make it 15. Dude, blue, you need to cool with the militia, dude. T90 always says, continue to produce as much as possible. Okay, blue, stop it. Stop it. Just for a second, dude. Stop. You can just settle down. You don't need more. Adding more doesn't do anything for you. He's adding even more. This might set a record. Okay, actually, I take it back. Round it out at 20 for me. You can't stop at 19. Okay, blue, live your dream. I just wonder how much red's gonna freak out when he shows up to his opponent's base and sees militia. Meanwhile, red has a castle, has a barracks, has a stable, has an archer range.
You are seeing right here what it is like to be in the mind of a low elo player. Watch this.
5 hussars, 7 condos, 7 pikes, 8 calves, 8 crossbowmen, 13 swordsmen, 20 skirms, 1 trep, 7 scorpions, 2 monks, 3 cav archers, 8 hand cannons.
Nothing can kill us. You can't counter everything.
That is AI army. That is AI army.
You can't counter everything.
That is AI army. 1, 2, 3, 7, 5, 8 pikes, 8, 2 calves. He's just got so much. He's just got so much. AI army. 2, 3, 7, 5 monks. 13, 1, 3, 8 grab, 7 condos, 7 condos.
Counter everything.
That is AI army. 1 militia, 3 militia, 7 militia, 8 militia, 12 militia, 15 militia. AI army. 2, 3, 7, 5 militia, 1, 3, 8, 13 militia. Stop it, militia.
Everything.
That is AI army. This is why you watch low elo legends. Just random, crazy, wacky stuff that at higher ranks people would get punished for, but low elo anything can happen.
Ja, Pacer? Bereitet?
Yay, ready. Mandato?
Ja, Sasa. Systeme.
Yay, ready. Aye, presto.
Aduts, Ash, Molonet, Tabish, Share,
Ja.
Ashike, Kaskasamash,
Karunel,
Bereitet?
Putzka, Keri,
Shastimban,
Yay, ready.
Tavish,
Karunel,
Shashare,
Mandato?
Atut,
Ash,
Molonel,
Ja, Sasa.
Ashike,
Kasama, Sharunel,
Systeme.
Putzka, Keri,
Shastimban,
Yay, ready.
Tavish,
Karunel,
Shashare,
Aye. Birdstorm.
Aduts. Ash. Molonet. Tabish. Share.
Ja.
Ashike. Kasamash.
Arunel.
Bereite.
Keri.
Shastin Band.
Yay, ready.
Tabish.
Garun.
Shashare.
Mandato.
Adut.
Ash.
Molonel.
Ja. Sasa.
Ashike.
Kasama. Sharunel.
Sestromen.
Keri.
Shastin Band.
Yay, ready.
Tabish.
Garun.
Shashare.
Birdstorm.
Oh my god. Purple says, let's ride. My elves will defeat Jack. Let's go. He's got Harkins guys. Let's have archers. Oh, baby. This could be sick. You guys know I'm infatuated with the Huns. Baby, this could be sick. Now, they don't have a noise anymore. There used to be a really iconic thump. And I'm upset that there's still no thump. Why are they silent? Why are they silent? Why are they silent? Thump. Silent. Why are they silent? Why are they silent? Oh god. And the Tarkins are through. Listen to how silent they are. Look at the pathing too. This is great. There's no noise, but there's pikemen. But it's sudden death. You gotta go for that TC. There goes Red Man. Tarkins are such a beautiful unit. We do have lots of fortification. There is like a little maze though the Tarkins could run through. Oh no. You're gonna regret not full walling this. It's silent but deadly Tarkins. They can make their way. They can do it. They can take out the TC. Oh! Why are they silent? Why are they silent? Why are they silent? And this is the point in the game, which I mentioned before happens, where people just realize the player they need to try and kill they can't, so they want to do something different. Blue is thinking I'm against gray. Red is thinking I'm against gray. Gray is thinking I'm against the world. And green thinks, I've got to get to bed on time tonight. So here he goes. He's got his petards moving. There are multiple castles garrisoned. Which one will he go to? Oh, he's not going for blue. He's going for the obvious one. The one red castle that has a flag. And green turns. And the king, it dies. Blue's trying to talk to what he thought was his team and says, guys, I have an idea. Wait, what? And Gray says, so 1v2 now? Green admits it. I'm not proud of it. My hands are covered in blood. Red blood. What? Green! You're doing it again! Blue doesn't have army anymore! You need blue or Gray wins! kind of agree. I kind of agree. Because now Gray definitely wins this game. Green says, I have a serious problem.
searched for one every single day. I have cared, dude. I have cared. I have cared. I have cared. No cap. I have cared. It's like every single day. I have searched for one every single day. I have searched for one. It's like every single day. I have searched for one. I have cared. I have cared. I have cared. No cap. I have cared. I have cared. I have cared. I have cared. One. I have cared. No cap. Every single day. I have searched for one. I have cared. Every single day. I have searched for one. I have cared, dude. Every single day. I have cared. Every single day. One. I have cared. No cap. I have cared. Marry me. Marry me. Why? Marry me. Marry me. Why? Marry me. Marry me. Why? Marry me. Marry me. I love you. Marry me. Marry me. Why? Marry me. Marry me. Why? Marry me. Marry me. Why? Marry me. Why? Have my keys. Marry me. Marry me. Why? Marry me. Marry me. Why? Marry me. Marry me. Why? Marry me. Marry me. I love you. Marry me. Marry me. Why? Marry me. Marry me. Why? Marry me. Marry me. Why? Marry me. Why? Have my keys.
Hello everyone, welcome to this live cast of the final of the T90 Titans League Community Edition. We are in the Pebble bracket and the players are LemonToaster versus Ribosaur. We are ready with the drafts. I'm updating the second one for the civs. There we go. Okay, we have a Ribosaur fan in the chat. And okay, so let's already take a look at these drafts. So the first map is going to be Kilimanjaro. Pacific Islands is the first pick for Ribosaur. That's interesting. Ravines and Rocky Forest for LemonToaster, and Acropolis also home map for Ribosaur. First ban is Cross from LemonToaster, makes sense. Ribosaur can play Cross very well. Evacuation is the first ban from Ribosaur, and that's something that LemonToaster has been picking lately. Jungle Swamp and Shoals are the other bans from Ribosaur, whereas Fortify Clearing and Zong are the bans from LemonToaster. Okay. And so LemonToaster banned Persians, Japanese, and Byzantines. All makes sense. And Berbers, Magyars, and Mongols are the bans for Ribosaur. First pick for LemonToaster is the Gurjaras. And Ribosaur goes for Mayans and Huns. Let's see what comes next. Saracens. Okay. So I know both players because I played against both of them. I was in the Pebble bracket, and I was in the same group as these two. And I knew from the end of the group stage that they would both get to the final. And here we are. As I correctly predicted, they are in the final. So LemonToaster goes for Hindustani, so full camel selection. Hi, Genoese. Ethiopians and Dravidians. Ooh, interesting. Dravidians. Well, Dravidians for Pacific Islands. It's actually quite good. I assume Mayans is not gonna be for Pacific Islands. Mayans are gonna be for ravines. I know, because I've died to Mayans on ravines against Ribosaur, so I know something about that. Franks and Turks are the next picks for LemonToaster. I hope these players fish boom with fish traps. On Pacific Islands, you mean? Or on Acropolis? And Britons from Ribosaur. On Acropolis, clearly. We'll see. Lithuanians. So Ribosaur is a bit more a player. So both players are very aggressive. Both players, we are in a bracket that was supposed to be from 1000 to 1100 elo. Both players are now 1300 elo. And both players actually told me they don't want to play the game anymore after the tournament is over. We'll see if that's true or not. Armenians is the last pick for LemonToaster. And LemonToaster is very good with the scout rush, cavalry kind of thing, very aggressive. Ribosaur is also very aggressive, but tends to prefer a little bit more archer civilizations. We see that in the draft. Ethiopians, Mayans, Britons, definitely archer civilizations. Huns can be considered archers if you go cav archers, but yeah. And yeah, so the draft is done. So now we just have to wait for the lobby. Armenians for Pacific Islands. That would probably be my pick amongst all of these civs. I would say probably Armenians or Saracens. They are the only ones who have. Well, Gurjars technically have a bonus for water because they can garrison the fishing ships. But I'm not so sure that it's such a strong bonus compared to what others get. Saracens and Armenians have direct bonuses on their galleys. Britons, yeah, could be on Kilimanjaro because Mayans is gonna be for ravines. Huns could be for Acropolis, honestly, but I don't know. Yeah, Britons could be on Kilimanjaro, I guess. Ethiopians, I would guess on Rocky Forest. Dravidians on Pacific Islands. And yeah, I think it's gonna be either Lithuanians or Huns on Acropolis. Yeah, those are my guesses. So the lobby is not open. I'm not sure. That's 45 clearing. What? Glade, Arabia. I can I trust Spec Dashboard lately? Because I know it has had some issues. But can I hope that they don't affect... Ah, there it is. Okay. I see the lobby. So the lobby is being created. And the first game is going to be on Kilimanjaro. So maybe quickly about these players. So both of them come from the Group C. Both Ribosaur, LemonToaster ended up first in the group, and Ribosaur ended up second, both with 3 set wins and 1 loss, and 7 map wins and 5 losses. And yeah, both of them. So they who did they lose against? So Ribosaur lost against LemonToaster in the group stage, and LemonToaster lost against T90. And yes, and then in the knockout stage, so we've seen Ribosaur win 3-0 against Rundi Eternal, Ribosaur win 3-0 against Maestro, and so get to the final like that. LemonToaster won 3-0 against Grape Juice, Scrappy Coco, and LemonToaster won 3-0 against Mikalos, El Cerebro. So they did not win any 3-0s in the group stage, but their knockout bracket was was all 3-0s. They didn't lose a single game. But it's not going to be the case today. I expect a very even match. I expect a very aggressive match. I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to go to game 5. And we'll see. But it depends. Yeah, they are a little bit different. I think early aggression is stronger on LemonToaster's side. It's a bit stronger with that. But in terms of macro and so on, Ribosaur is a bit better. At least that was my experience with them. And we'll see if that turns out to be like this today or not. Also, sometimes in tournaments, it's also a mental thing. When you start to think, oh, I'm not gonna win or whatever, yeah, then it can be a bit rough. You can actually lose without actually playing the game, and that happens quite often. We've seen it in the group stage a lot. Honestly, there were a lot of people who gave up the third game despite it being a play all 3, and despite the map wins being the first metric for determining who would go to the next stage. So even if you lose 2-1, actually that 1 is very important. But still, there were a lot of people who were like, I'm never gonna win game 3, so I'm not even gonna play it. And they just gave up. But yeah, let's see. Okay, the lobby has started. So that means I just have to find stuff to talk about for a couple of minutes. And then we're good, 1.5 minutes. So, the map is Kilimanjaro. Oh, what are your guesses for the serves? Because I'm seeing the serves and I'm a bit surprised. So actually, Ribosaur went for Lithuanians on this map. So Ribosaur goes with the last pick. And LemonToaster goes with Hindustanis. I think Hindustanis are a bit favored here. I don't see this as a big Lithuanian map, honestly. And the camel sieve against the cavalry sieve it's always kind of an advantage. But I guess they have good spears and skirms, so there's that. But you can't win games just like that. So the game is about to start. We're almost in. There we go. And welcome everyone. Game 1 of this final between LemonToaster and Ribosaur. We have in red LemonToaster as the Hindustanis and Ribosaur in blue as the Lithuanians. The map is Kilimanjaro. And let's see. I'm pretty excited to see. So both of them have 1 second of idle TC from the start. That is unacceptable. Yeah, I'm just kidding. So both are pushing Dia already. Did Ribosaur see the sheep? Oh, that was a bit unfortunate. All 4 sheeps are here, but probably we'll find them with the next deer or something. LemonToaster has 2 sheep here and 2 sheep there. Okay, at least we see a boar. So an elephant. We are going for the lumber camp. Fairness checks. So there's a pond with 2 fish. There's more ponds that could be used for fish traps, but they won't. And there's an acceptable amount of wood. Yes, also here, good. Okay, we are luring the boar. The scout is idling the push. It's not easy to do both at the same time, so it's actually good. Well, we were lucky that the deer didn't go back. We found the sheep, amazing. And also here we got the boar, nice. But we have not scouted the sheep yet. So we're going out for the last ostrich. And yeah. So what do we expect? So this map is a lot about central control. It's not the end all be all because there are some resources on the side as well. But of course it is much harder to push up the hill than it is in the other direction. So generally getting control of the middle is kind of important. Neither of these 2 sieves have particular bonuses that apply to the height. I think the only 2 sieves that have that would be the Tatars, of course, and the Georgians. But none of them are here. What the Hindustanis have, however, are scouts that deal +2 damage, I think, to buildings, extra damage to buildings. That means if LemonToaster, as I expect, goes for a huge amount of scouts, breaking into a walled base is easier. But LemonToaster has not found the sheep yet, and yeah, that's the price of pushing deer before scouting your stuff. I guess it's gonna be fine. Well, we're gonna find the sheep now, so that's good. But yeah, and we see the mill on the fish, which is good because fish gathers faster than berries, so that's good call. And yeah, so LemonToaster already is up. Yes, both of them are up. 2 seconds of idle TC, exactly. They have the same resources collected. See, that's what I was saying with this being extremely balanced. And yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be a very even game. It's very well done. So 9 on wood, 9 on food, 8 on wood, 9 on food, 10 on food. Ribosaur adds the mill on the berries. And so did LemonToaster actually. These berries are amazing. Yeah, basically walled in. You just have to. Well, this is a weird wood line, so it's a bit weird, but it's kind of easy-ish to wall to at least to the TC, or even to complete this wall here. You have to plug the holes in here into the edge, and then wall this side. It's kind of nice. But it's also not too bad on this side, but they're a bit more exposed. So both are up. The barracks is late on this side. Ribosaur already down with the stable, and the second villager is coming. LemonToaster, no stable yet. Double bid axe for both. Where's the stable? Are we fast castling? No, we are not fast castling. Where's the stable? There it is. There's the stable. We're a bit late. The stable is already up for Ribosaur. No scouts queued yet. Okay, scout fight. LemonToaster wins this. Got a couple of hits in. One hit for free. And yeah. So, a couple of spears and a couple of scouts are queued for Ribosaur. We are already in the middle with the spears and scouts. So we're going forward. LemonToaster is a bit late on the production of army. It all comes down from the late stable. Surprising. Usually he's very on point with his timings. But there we go. It's a staring contest. Not context, contest. So the scouts are trying to be sneaky, to go to the side and come in from another angle. And we attack the house. They attacked on their own. It's because of the aggressive stance. But that gave heads up to LemonToaster. The scouts are coming this way. 4 scouts and 5, now almost 6 spears for Ribosaur. That's a lot of spears. And only 4 scouts, almost 5 for LemonToaster and 2 spears. So the army advantage is for now for Ribosaur, but LemonToaster is decided, you know what, I feel like my base is safe enough. I'll move forward. Let's take a look. Here we are not fully walled. We may think that we are fully walled, but we are not. Well, we can actually see the hole also here. But it doesn't matter if you're walled or not. What matters is if your opponent thinks you're walled. But it's open. The front is open. You cannot wall with the house to the shoreline. So this villager, I think, is in trouble. We are plugging one of the holes. Okay, attack on this side. And LemonToaster has a kill. What did we kill? I think a scout. Or maybe no, I think it was a scout. I don't know. Okay. Okay. We traded a scout for a spear. I think I prefer I prefer getting the scout. But and the scouts are back in, and will they get something? We get a villager, but we lose a scout. Idle time is a bit better for Ribosaur, so basically that dead villager has even the score. Let's see if we get a second kill. Maybe not. Maybe not. Resources collected. There's a slight advantage for LemonToaster. And Ribosaur has come back with the army now. There's another one. Ooh, sloppy from LemonToaster. We lose 3 scouts. Oh, that's bad. So now there's 4 scouts and a bunch of spears from Ribosaur. So our scouts will not accomplish anything anymore. And we're adding more scouts. And those scouts died as well. So LemonToaster is definitely late to gold. It needs to go to gold for Castle Age. We have the food. We don't have the gold. Ribosaur should be getting to gold as well right now. We are idling the TC like crazy. Why are we idling both at the same time? What's happening? What's happening? Are they both AFK? Game freeze? What's happening? Are they here? What was it? This? Control S? Control Alt S? There. Are they here? Oh no, they're both AFK. What happened? Did the game crash? Oh no. Yeah, probably a desync. That's so sad. The game is still going, but they obviously desynced because they are not here. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Oh, I didn't even notice that Ribosaur built an archery range and an archer. Here. One archer. Didn't even see it. Wow. So sad. So let's see. Okay, I got messages. Trying to resolve it. Okay. Our game dropped. Yes. Out of sync. That's so sad. Oh, the game has ended. Ribosaur won. I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but we can see how balanced it is. 36 villagers for both. 4 scouts, 6 spears and 3. I mean, it's very balanced. But these floating resources. So yeah, they're trying to restore the game. Let's see if that works. I see the lobby. And well, we can take a look at the draft again. What are we to do? By the way, T90 just went live. So yeah, thank you for being here, Rico. Watching Great Forest, no. Watching TTLC, of course. Of course. Okay, so they're in the lobby, both of them. Let's hope that game can start. It's a bit annoying that I can't set up a capture reach while in between games. I don't know how to do that, but yeah. I wanted to add the flags. LemonToasters from the UK and Ribosaur is from the US. Okay, so the game has been restored and we'll have the 1.5 minutes to wait. So quick, Rico, tell a joke to chat so that we can pass this minute. But by the way, I'm very glad to see some people in chat. Here in Switzerland, it's really warm and nice today outside, so it's a really beautiful day. Some people might not want to watch a cast of a community tournament, but nice here too. But Ribo is in real life friend. I can't miss this. Yes. He's had a very good tournament. Very solid play all around. And I will say, as I mentioned before, LemonToaster's strength is in the early rush. And if you can defend against it, then things look up for you. And right now, Ribosaur is defending perfectly fine. So I guess what I'm saying is I think as the game progresses, I think Ribosaur has more chances. But we'll see. Yeah, I wanted to cast this game because I played against both and I think it was interesting. I didn't lose 3-0 to either, which is my greatest pride. And yeah, and I had practice games with LemonToaster and I won those. Not all of them, but most of them. So that's that. An error occurred. Oh no. Let's see. I'll try again. Let's join. Download match content. Oh no. It says I can't download. Well, I'll try to restart Age of Empires. Sometimes that helps. I think I have to close capture as well. Okay. Open both. And let's see. it is. Let's hope that I can get into this game. Yes, download. Oh no, I can't watch it. Oh, that's tragic. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Oh, it's not working. Well, I don't know what to do. I really don't know. Yeah, I think that's something that sometimes happens. Can someone check if they can, if you can? Maybe it's a problem with my thing, but yeah, can't watch the game. Cheap viewers. No, that's not what I need. Band. There we go. Well, we have to imagine in our minds what is going on in this game. I'm guessing some camels from the Hindustanis, and yeah, I don't know. We've seen an archery range. Which confuses me a little bit, because if I remember correctly, when the desync happened, Ribosaur had like already 400 food. Well, okay, maybe not about to go up to Castle Age, but not that far either. And yeah, so I'm not sure if the archer switch at that point was at a good time or not, but yeah, would be interesting to see. Fortunately, we can't. Yeah. I believe we are good. Yes, I think you are good, but we can't watch it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I don't even have a co-caster to chat with, so it's a bit tough because we don't know how long the game will last. Could be a short one, could be a long one. Yeah, well, that's a pretty big prize. Not that the strategies are gonna work anymore, but yeah. It does talk about Mayans and Huns, both of which she picked. Yes, but they had a bit of a different bonuses back then. Yeah, 11 minutes ago. Yeah, I don't know how long the game will go on for, but there's no way to join. That's super sad. So, well, you can just check from Age of Empires. There's no need for capture age. I mean, it's not loading in Age of Empires. And thank you for the follow, Demon. And yeah. So have you been the one who's convinced Ribosaur to give Age of Empires 2 a try? I think Ribosaur is a StarCraft player originally. He and I have been playing forever, but only cheating games against AI. Okay, yeah, well, I've heard many people complain about how hectic this game is, and it can be, but depends a lot on your mindset. But yes, against AI, it's much simpler. But yeah, yeah, there's nothing I can do if not wait. And apparently these out of sync errors have been a bit more common with the latest patch, which is a shame. And yeah, that game is still going. Okay, try to spectate but got out of sync error too. Oh well, yeah. So there's not much we can do. We just have to wait for game 2, I guess. What could we do in the meantime? I would show you the stats, but the stats are not up to date because the new patch broke well, compatibility with the old things, and basically I can't input stats anymore. So yeah, I can't do that either, but maybe we can take a look at outdated stats, I guess. That's the best we can do right now. I'm so sad. Okay, let's go with what am I showing? Black screen. It's perfect. Let's do this. Open, select this. Let's go this. Okay. All right, you've got this. Perfect. Let's go. This actually, let's go here. Okay, there we go. Here are the stats. Maybe I'll go with the dark version. Unfortunately, they are not updated because, as I explained, the latest patch broke the import process, and well, I still haven't figured out how to adjust it. It's a long and annoying process, but eventually it will come. And we see that Ravines is the least popular map. Jungle Swamp, Pacific Islands as well are not very popular. Kilimanjaro, all maps that they've picked, but Rocky Forest is the most popular one. That's also a map that we've seen in the draft. Lithuanians is the most picked civilization, so Ribosaur is playing meta apparently, and Hindustanis is the second one. 184 and 185. It's so it's just the battle of the meta. I don't know. Byzantines, Persians, Italians, Saracens, Japanese, Portuguese, Malay. And the least pick is the Burmese. Slavs, Burmese, Aztecs. They are not popular. Poles also not very popular. Interesting. Yeah, the bands, of course, the Mongols is the most banned one, and the Georgians is the second most banned. Persians, Byzantines, Hindustanis, and then Bohemians. Interesting. And yeah, so maps that were actually played, well, for the first group stage that matched this one, but for the later stages it might change because not all maps are going to be played if the set is won early. But nothing, no major changes. Still the same thing. Same thing with the civilizations. The fact that you drafted them doesn't mean that you actually played them, but Lithuanians and Hindustanis are still the top two. And Aztec, Slavs, and Burmese, the least popular ones. Win rate, Hindustanis at 65%, and Dravidians are also on the draft, and apparently they are very good. So yeah. Poles, Persians, Lithuanians, Britons. Also, Britons have a very good win rate. And Burmese don't have. Is it true? Burmese have been played 6 times and not a single one was a victory? Wow. Poor Burmese. I don't think they deserve that. They are not a bad civ. But I guess a bit awkward to use. So makes sense maybe. The Koreans. Koreans have a very low win rate. Wow. And Mayans. Oh, Mayans are also in the draft. Franks are also in the draft and very bad win rate. Spanish and Armenians, Ethiopians as well. There's a lot of civs that are in the draft and are at the bottom of this win rate graph. And this is the duration of the games. And here we have the APM, so we can see here Grape Juice, who lost 3-0 to LemonToaster, is the fastest player. Alright, Ribosaur also appears up here in the high 60s. But speed is not everything. LemonToaster is more here around 47. Yeah, here I am. LemonToaster 39, Perquin 39. So more, let's say, average in terms of APM. But yeah, so let's check. Oh, okay, the game finished. And we're going to Acropolis next. Nice. Okay, so let's check the draft. I was so unfortunate we couldn't see it, couldn't watch the game. If we are able to, we might cast the second part of this game at the end of everything. But yeah, so now the second lobby is up. We're going to Acropolis. So Acropolis is the home map from Ribosaur. That doesn't mean that Ribosaur lost though. Could be that LemonToaster lost and decided to go, you know what, I'll play Acropolis because that's, well, it's more of his style. But I'm a bit surprised from Pacific Islands, from Ribosaur. Neither of the two players seemed very keen to play on water or closed maps. And while Ribosaur did a good job on cross, on other hybrid maps, not so great. But maybe in the meantime, from the group stage until now, Ribosaur worked on his water builds and figured out a way to play, which is a smart thing to do if you know that your opponent, LemonToaster, also does not play water, hybrid, or closed maps, only open maps. And that's, by the way, how I won against both of these players. I picked the closed or water maps, and I won on those. Okay, LemonToaster joined the lobby, so they might start in a little bit. And hopefully we won't get any desyncs anymore. So Acropolis, what are the saves going to be? So we've seen that Hindustanis and oh, hi Elo Legion, thank you for the raid and welcome everyone. We are a draft staring stream today. No, we are casting the final of the T90 Titans League Community Edition. Thank you for the follow, Billboy Baggy Pants. And so this is the final of the Pebble bracket, 1000 elo to 1k1. In theory, both players are actually around 1300 elo right now. And game one unfortunately had a desync quite early in the game, and we couldn't watch the rest of the game because thanks D. So right now they are in the lobby for game two, so hopefully we can get some action real soon. I've run out of things to say, so we are just waiting in silence and contemplating the life choices that we've made this far, something like that. Now, game one was on Kilimanjaro. We had the Hindustanis versus Lithuanians. We are going on Acropolis, we said. Give opinions on hero units. So yeah, that's a good idea. Let's give our opinions on hero units. Now, what I think is they're either gonna be broken or they're gonna be irrelevant. I don't think there's gonna be an in between. I'm leaning a bit more towards the irrelevant right now because of the high cost, the fact that they come so late in imp and so on. So it's a bit, it gives me the feeling that it's something you're not really going to do in a 1v1. I don't know what the dynamic is going to be on a team game. That could be an interesting thing, but we'll see. But yeah, I think it's going to be that either irrelevant or broken. I'm hoping for irrelevant. Because I don't think it belongs in the game. I don't think it makes a lot of sense. I don't think it's gonna make the game better. I think it's just gonna make the game worse. But maybe it's irrelevant, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so we jump straight into the game. No spec delay. I don't know if they forgot to put it or what, but here we are, game two, Ribosaur in blue as the Ethiopians and LemonToaster in red as the Saracens. The map is Acropolis. This is the Titans League version where the central lake has some fish and you cannot wall to the edge of the map. So the back of your base is not wallable. Those are changes from the standard version of this map, because technically Acropolis is a map that is part of the standard thing. So yeah. So okay, Ethiopians, Archer civilization, Saracens in everything civilization. They can do really everything. There's nothing that the Saracens can do. Ethiopians get well, the faster firing archers, of course, but they also get 100, what is it, 100 wood and gold, I think, on age up, which is a massive boost. They also get free pikeman upgrades, and what else? forget what other bonuses they get. The outposts do not cost stone and have higher vision, a larger vision. And then there's the unique tags, of course, which we'll talk about later if they come into play. The Saracens are known for their market, cheaper market to build, better exchange rate. Oh, we lost the vill. Oh, that's rough. We lost the vill to the boar. Oh no, he would be remembered. Yeah. And no vill lost on this side, so that's all good. Okay, that's rough. So we're saying cheaper market, better rates at the market. So your economy, your eco bonus for the Saracens is the market. They have archers that deal bonus damage to palisades, and then they have a lot of naval bonuses actually. They have faster firing galleys, and what is it? I think they have higher vision on the transport ships or something like that. I'm confusing it with the Sicilians. The Sicilians also get a bonus on the transport ships. I don't remember what it is, but it's not gonna be relevant here. And thank you for the follow, Airbad Golden Wreck. Okay, no vill lost, and this time we garrison the villager inside to avoid any issues. That's so rough. But on the other hand, Ribosaur has 22 seconds of idle TC versus 7. That's almost a vill. Not quite, but it's making up for it a little bit. But Ribosaur is on a dock, so it's going to fish. You have to be careful with this villager, because if you don't wall her in, she's gonna die to the scout. There's no loom. Does LemonToaster see her? LemonToaster will see her. Then that's a dead villager. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Attack! Attack! Kill! Attack! Attack! Kill! Let's go! Doink! Let's go! Flee! Okay! And we equalized the villager count. Idle TC went up for both. But we are even. We are both up. Ribosaur is up a little bit later with the same amount of villagers, but Ribosaur has 2, soon to be 3 fishing ships, and yeah, those count. And I think those could make a huge difference. We'll see if they do. And this time the barracks should come up on time for LemonToaster before the game before we were a bit late. Yep. Here we are panicking a little bit. I don't know. 4 villages is too much. You don't want to be so inefficient. Ribosaur is not housed, but I thought we would be, but okay. So we are adding some walls here. Both went for the lumber camp on the lower area, which is honestly better, because you could add the lumber camp here, but then it's super hard to defend because these wood lines are not very solid. It's a bit easier to defend down here, honestly. LemonToaster is already on a stable. No surprises there. Oh. Oh no, that's a late timing for a Man at Arms. Oh no. Oh no, that's super late. Oh no. That's not really good. But let's see. Maybe they manage to to get some value. I'm also not convinced that this map is good for men-at-arms. We shall see. Here they come. And LemonToaster probably has not scouted this. Yeah, has scouted nothing because of the low HP on the scout. It's a bit of an issue. But we see the man-at-arms. What's the reaction? And we have 4 scouts. We are moving forward with the scouts. The men-at-arms are chilling here. That's unfortunate. This is just a waste of resources. They're not gonna get any value because the only place they can hit is this one. And that's it. And it's already walled, so. Oh, but that was sloppy. We lost the scout for free. We did not complete the archery range. Yeah. And now the villagers are chilling inside the TC. There we go. Back to work, but the scouts dive back in. That's an issue with LemonToaster. He dives the TC too often. To be frank, it often pays off at lower elo, but as he progresses, that's not gonna work. We see a tower from LemonToaster. Actually, a tower is already value, but not that much. Ooh, the scouts got in. LemonToaster killed 1 villager, so that was the 1 villager from before. Killed nothing here. There's a couple of weak villagers. 1 in particular. Should probably be brought back to the TC, if possible. But we are also walled, so it's fine. So LemonToaster lost all the scouts and got basically nothing in return. And here the men-at-arms got a tower, which is, it's something. It's more than it should have been. Oh, this is a free farm. Doink, doink, doink the farm, doink. No, that was no, no. Oh, that would have been 60 wood down the drain, but we didn't get it. Okay, more scouts, more scouts. What's the follow-up from Ribosaur? We have 1 archer in the eco as we had it before. And now attacking the stable. Okay, the scouts are coming to engage against the men-at-arms, but I don't think it's a good idea. There's a lot of spearmen. Oh. Ribosaur lost the scout. Not great. The scout helps, especially with the vision. Okay, we're gonna attack the stable because we have nothing better to do, but there's already 2 stables, so I'm not sure why there's 2 stables, but there's 2 stables. So we're adding a blacksmith because we need it to click up. I'm not sure. I mean, we do need it to click up, but I think we want to get armor for the attack upgrade for the scouts. 9 scouts maybe makes sense, maybe it doesn't. I'm not so sure. I think I would rather go to Castle Age right now, and I would like to see a market because it costs only 75 wood for the Saracens. And oh, Ribosaur is walling. Holy walls. Okay, we are playing this one defensive. See, so IDLTC grew up a little bit. LemonToaster has a slight advantage in resources collected, but the villager lead is for Ribosaur. So that's going to change, especially with the fishing ships that add a bit more. Oh, LemonToaster is housed. And we are adding a market with 3 villagers, but no house. Oh no, we are adding a house here with another 3 villagers. Yeah, okay. Ribosaur can click up. Click up, click up, click up. No, we are missing a building. We are missing a building. Oh no! We are missing a building. Oh no, that's so unfortunate. But on the other hand, LemonToaster is not really about to click up. We are adding more scouts. We are committing more to feudal age scouts. Yeah, here is the blacksmith. So we are doing that, but there's a lot of spearmen. It doesn't matter that you have the attack upgrade. There's a lot of spearmen here. Arguably too many, but... And there we go, Castle Age for Ribosaur, and LemonToaster is getting bloodlines. Wait, is it open here? I think it's open. I think it's open. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's open. There's a hole. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, so the scouts, we got all the upgrades for the scouts to go attack the dog. Yeah, great. So we'll be only 30 seconds late to the Castle Age. I didn't see, well, okay, there's been quite a bit of market abuse, so makes sense. And we are getting fletching and the armor upgrade, so we are clearly thinking about archers, but of course we need, and we are adding a second archery range, but of course we need the support of the pikemen against this amount of cavalry. And if you've played against LemonToaster before, you know, there's no doubt, you don't need to scout anything, there's no doubt, it's gonna be cavalry. Some scouts are like, let me out of this nightmare. So these spearmen are about to become pikemen automatically on age up right now. There we go, pikemen. And let's see. So we are getting the archer armor. We're a bit late on that. We're getting boso and it's open. No, LemonToaster found it. These are all dead. They are all dead. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. I'm suffering. Oh god. No. 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 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh my god. Oh my god. We killed 15 villagers in this raid. Oh my god. That was so bad. Ooh, that's rough. Ooh, that's super rough. We're now 10 villagers behind. LemonToaster will take the lead right now. I don't see TCs from either player. And we're not blocked. Oh no. You tried to, but it's one of those villagers that are currently shopping wood. Oh, we are losing the light calf for free here. But, oh god. The light cap will get a couple more kills. 1, 2. They all went down. Second armor upgrade for the dead light cap. But, ooh, look at the Yako KD. Ooh, that's so rough. That is so rough. I think something happened here though. Yeah, I think some villagers were killed here, not many. So there's a counter attack. But I don't think that's gonna be enough. So knights, proper knights are coming on the field. Not entirely sure that's a good idea. You've seen the pikemen. You've seen, well, the crossbows have Botkin. Okay, yeah, the pikeman has the first armor upgrade. And we see a second TC from Ribosaur. So, if you know that your opponent is not gonna add more TCs, that's the way back into the game. You add TCs and you add more villagers. But it's gonna be rough. But if LemonToaster continues to throw away TC, then the comeback is definitely possible. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So 37 to 40 in terms of eco units. Yeah, I would say that we definitely made up, not entirely, but mostly for our losses. And we see scorpions from LemonToaster. So double siege workshop. And we're adding scorpions. By the way, third stable. What the that's a huge commitment. And the problem is that we are doing Lycab because of course we can't afford 3 stable production of knights. Lycab is only food, so it's a bit easier to afford. The problem is that Lycab, yeah, they don't do so well. But we'll see this Scorpion edition. Ribosaur is microing, and ooh, we are getting on the gold. I would like to see ballistics, honestly. Ballistics would help quite a bit, especially against the cavalry and the fleeing villagers. And oh, that's huge. Maybe not in terms of kills, but taking LemonToaster off of gold means no production of gold units, which includes scorpions and knights. Yeah, we might need maybe yeah, no, I mean, we have a lot of crossbows, so we don't need too many pikemen. And we see siege coming forward. Nice. Oh, this is a nice comeback from Ribosaur. We were dead essentially, but look at that. Now we have the eco lead. We have more villagers than LemonToaster, and it's not because of the kills. We killed a few, but that's not the important part. And yeah, LemonToaster has this gold, but this gold will run out quickly. I mean, not that quickly, but still, it's not so much. And we are being pressured a lot. These siege workshops. Why 2? I don't get it. We didn't produce from 2, right? Like, if I look at the lifetime, this siege workshop did nothing. 0. Produced 0 units. So that's taking 175 wood and boop, down the drain. Okay, we see quite a bit of knights, but there's a few pikemen here, so I'd be careful. However, there's the scorpions coming from this side. Yeah. So, yeah, Ribosaur wins this fight. Wins convincingly this fight. I would not be surprised if we see a GG right now, honestly. It's looking a bit rough, but Ribosaur is idling like crazy, the TC. So we are super focused on this aggression, which I agree is important, but we are forgetting the eco, and that's a problem. Oh, LemonToaster is trying to be sneaky, but doesn't know about this TC. Ooh, oh, that's not a good decision. So we are clearing out everything here. We are getting ballistics, okay. It's a bit late, but it's fine. Oh, some monks to help with the knights as well. Ribosaur is playing really well. Except the idle TC. Dude! Kill some villagers. Dude. Oh boy. Okay, so the rams are destroying everything. We are killing a few more villagers maybe. The sea goes. Neither of them noticed, but now LemonToaster is attacking the villagers like that, and Ribosaur will notice. Maybe, please notice. Oh no, we're losing villagers and we're not creating them. Oh god, oh no. We are so hyper focused here, we are not seeing this. Okay, we notice. We finally notice. What is this game? So, okay, the rams will go down. Yeah, the siege went down. We got another knight. The TC is down. The rams actually did it. Wow. So this is the only TC from LemonToaster. And the GG is gold. Okay. Well played. It's a fun game. It's a fun game, honestly. I really like it. So best of 5. This is Pebble final. And this is the TTLC T90 Titans League community. I call it edition because the Nanda did it and I liked it, so United States and the United Kingdom. So both of them are united. And okay, we don't know the result of the first game, but Ribosaur won this one. That was a nice nice one. I really liked it. Okay, I see the lobby, I believe. Yeah, it still says Acropolis, so I don't know what the map is going to be. But yeah. What a game. What a game. What is this? What is this? And look, the university is almost down. Yeah, that was rough. LemonToaster did not have much, well, basically no food eco anymore, so basically couldn't produce a lot of knights or anything. And that's a bit the issue with LemonToaster. He only knows how to do knights, and I've never seen him do anything else. And yeah, I mean, knights is great, but sometimes it's not enough. And this is one of such cases. Everything that Ribosaur has made dies to skirmishers. But we don't have skirmishers. So yeah. So they are in the lobby, they are deciding the map. I don't know what they are doing. But let's go back to the draft. So we don't know how game 1 went. I would like to cast it afterwards. We'll probably get spoiled. Unless it's going to game 5, we're gonna get spoiled on the result. So we've seen the Saracens lose and the Ethiopians win. Alright. So the Hindustanis and the Lithuanians were played in the first game. Acropolis went to Ribosaur. So I'll do it like that. Ribosaur won his own map. Next map is gonna be ravines. So ravines, I think it's gonna be Mayans from Ribosaur. And it's gonna be I think Turks or Franks from LemonToaster. Yeah. That's what I think. Turks or Franks. So the lobby, oh, they started the game. Okay, good. Let's get into the game. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So I was right on something and I was wrong on something else. So the map is definitely ravines. LemonToaster went for Franks. Ribosaur went for Huns. So not Mayans. Well, Mayans could be actually good on Rocky Forest. So makes sense. And the game is about to start in 15 seconds. Make your predictions. And here we go. Game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Game 3 of this final between LemonToaster and Ribosaur, T90 Titans League Community Edition. We are in the Pebble bracket, supposedly 1k Elo to 1k1. Both players are currently around 1k3. That's what tournaments do to you. You gain a lot of Elo. And we have Ribosaur as the Huns in blue. And we have LemonToaster as the Franks in red. Ribosaur starts with 9 seconds of idle TC. That's not great, but okay. So on this map you start with a lot of outposts. You start on this hill in the middle of this sort of crater or whatever, and there's no boars. You don't have boar on this map. You only have the hunt. You have, of course, the sheep, and you have 2 patches of berries, but only 4. And this, again, this is the least popular map. Actually, it was the least popular map both in the community version of the event and in the pro version of the event. The TTL Platinum also had ravines as the least popular map. People really don't like it that much. We're pushing in the tier. So this map is technically easy to wall, but you have, because you have a lot of wood lines, right? But you also have very big walls, so that downside. So LemonToaster has not taken this other sheep, but he sees them because there's the outpost. Ribosaur also sees the sheep here, but has not taken them yet. But with all the hunt, makes sense. So hunts, I expect absolutely cabarchers. That's what I expect. Of course, they could also do just knights, but I think we're gonna see cabarchers. And Franks, well, there's no question there. Franks, it's not really a civ where you have a bunch of options. I mean, technically, up to Castle Age, you could do archers. They're fine. But after Castle Age, they don't bring you anything. And besides, we're talking about LemonToaster, so we know that we'll see scouts, more scouts, and some light cap. And maybe some knights, depending how the game goes. And just here is a bit far from the TC, but I'm just being nitpicky here because I have nothing better to do. But Ribosaur is up at 13 seconds of idle TC, LemonToaster at 6. Where are the players from game 1 where they had 2 seconds of idle TC on the way to Feudal Age? Where are they? So Ribosaur is choosing to make a bit of an awkward wall, if you ask me. But to cut his space in half, probably, yeah, wall here, yeah, something like that. I don't know, I find it's a bit weird to wall the berries, because you might want to take these berries later and then you have a hole in your wall. And we're doing the barracks right under the TC. Okay. So LemonToaster is up first, Ribosaur slightly later, and okay, we have a barracks here. We don't have a stable yet. The timing on the stable needs to be improved. And there's an archery range from Ribosaur. Well, I think it's okay, but I normally prefer starting with scouts if my plan is cavarchers. Oh, I don't like this wall. I don't like this wall at all. You should choose to do it here. I know it's a bit further away, but just do it here. And but we have not scouted this, so and you're fine. No, I don't like this wall. Not at all. Why are we not using the scout? Oh no. Oh no. I mean, you have not scouted, but you see that the edge of the map is here. Go to the edge of the map. And then there's this, and it's much shorter. Oh. This is an overchop waiting to happen. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this egg base. And if our base were here, he would agree with me. But unfortunately, he's, I don't know, out enjoying the nice weather or playing some baseball, and we'll never hear his comments about these egg balls. But on the plus side, Ribosaur is fully walled. LemonToaster He's of course going scouts. But I think it's a bit late. Sure, here come. Oh, there's a hole. There's always a hole. There's always a hole. There's always a hole. And yeah, LemonToaster decides to leave. And thank you very much for showing us the error on our ways. Is there a hole? Maybe not. It's a bit hard to tell. See, that's exactly what I didn't like about these walls. Now we're getting these berries, and now we're gonna have a hole in the wall. Or be very exposed to archers, but that's not really an issue here because I don't see any archers anywhere. I see 9 scouts being produced despite there being walls. And yeah. So we're farming around the mill rather than around the TC, I guess. So LemonToaster is getting wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow. And adding a second stable again, this is too early. This is too early, we're not even on gold yet. I mean, we have 20 on food, but we need. You should be going on gold when you have 400 food in the bank. And we are at 600 right now, 650 even. This side we are already on gold because we are producing archers. So the scouts are coming. No upgrades yet. But we have archers that can shoot over the wall and spearmen that can wait behind the walls in case they break through. So scouts move away. We are idling the TC for Ribosaur a little bit. Okay, there we go. Both of them actually did. It's tight game so far. So we don't know how game 1 went. The part that we saw up to feudal was very even. Game 2, I would say as well, was kind of very balanced. I would argue that the only difference is that Ribosaur is a little bit more flexible with the army composition. I mean, he does love his archers, but I think he's better able to adapt. That's the impression that I get, and that's the main advantage. But otherwise, I mean, you see it here, 40 villagers to 37 plus wheelbarrow, so 48 to 44 seconds of idle TC, resources collected, they are dead even. Yeah, it's very balanced. But LemonToaster is about to click up to Castle Age, and Ribosaur is a bit late on that. We have probably a bit too many on goal. Well, okay, we are doing 2 archery ranges production, but 2 archery ranges production, I mean, I guess maybe at this elo works, but you kind of need to do damage, otherwise it's a bit of a problem. But all the scouts, if they don't move away, they're all dead because there's 19 archers here. And they are dying. They are through, but they are dying. And I think Ribosaur actually let them come through because he knew that they would die. Exactly. exactly. So 12 to 1 KD. We lost 1 archer for 12 scouts. That's a good trade. And now LemonToaster has 4 scouts only. And they're about to reach Castle Age. We're adding 4 more scouts because they're gonna become light cav. But now Ribosaur is moving forward. And that's gonna be difficult for LemonToaster to stop. We need to plug the hole though. We don't have the defense anymore. So yeah, there we go. 4 spearmen in front and 18 archers behind. Wow, 18 archers is stuff. So LemonToaster is up to Castle Age, which gives 8 extra HP on the scouts. But oh boy, we add a 3rd stable. Are we able to produce from 3 stables? Not with 0 on gold. And right now we have 0 on gold. Ribosaur knows exactly where to hit, and that's on gold. And ooh, we are getting +2. I don't know. Is it good? Is it bad? I mean, +2 armor of course is good against archers, but if you don't have any gold, I mean +2 armor, but it's still it's light cav. And the light cav is dying. I mean, of course they do better than scouts against the archers, but who wins this fight? I think the light cav will win, especially with the reinforcements. Yeah. But we have a 2nd army here, and these are gonna be crossbows because we are now in Castle Age. Almost. But we haven't plugged the hole. I think it's a bit risky to leave it open like that. Well, now we do have a defense. We have wow, we have 7 spearmen, so that's good defense. And Botkin, and we don't have the food for crossbow. Oh no, crossbow would have been the better upgrade to go for first. Do we have a market? I don't think we do. Oh, we do. I would buy some food, honestly. No, that's the first. No, don't get the armor. No, you want the food for crossbow. There we go, crossbow. It's coming in. It's gonna be rough now. LemonToaster is 7 builds behind. 7 builds, but there's wheelbarrow, so that's more like 4 builds behind. So we lost 5, yes. So kinda checks out. Oh, we see a siege workshop, but cannot go here. But sure, we are coming forward with the siege workshop. Probably gonna move it, I think. I hope. Well, it's not gonna build here anyway, so. Okay, we move it here, and we're getting the pikeman upgrade because of course makes sense. But see again the issue: 12 light cav. We have 1 knight. We are adding 2 more now, but we have 1 knight. And the difference is light cav has 72 HP versus 120 from a knight. And a light cav has 7+1 attack, and the knight has 10+1. So that is the difference, the main difference between the two. But now we have 0 army. We're just dead. Ribosaur is a bit, well, doesn't know that we don't have any army, but yeah, I would go to the other goal, whatever. But I guess it makes sense. You don't want to go too deep. You want to wait for the siege and support the siege. Oh, 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 we have a bit of a situation here. But yeah. LemonToaster is toast. Yeah, the situation is not good. Yeah, the GG is cold. All right, 2 games for Ribosaur. I have no idea whether this is it or not. Let's check if there's a lobby. There is a lobby. So that spoils the result from game 1. And yeah, so we know that it's okay, we can update the score. It's 2-1. And yeah, let's see. I have a feeling it's gonna be a 3-1. I have this feeling because I think LemonToaster is a bit down in the mental side. Like it's like, oh, I'm gonna lose this one. I have this feeling. That's 1, and 2. I have a feeling that Ribosaur really figured out how to defend against what LemonToaster always does, which is a bunch of scouts that turn into Lycav. And basically this is a simplified version of the previous game that we just saw. Just build a bunch of spearmen and archers, and you just win. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if LemonToaster will choose to change something. So we're going to go to Rocky Forest. He's gonna pick Gurjaras. So he's gonna, with his comfort map, comfort Civ. With Gurjaras, he's gonna do the Shivamsha Riders. And yeah. What is Ribosaur going to take? I think Mayans. I think it's gonna be Mayans here. I mean, it's not gonna be Dravidians because those are for Pacific Islands, and so it's either gonna be Mayans or Britons. Oh, by the way, maybe let me switch to the draft so you can also see the draft. And yeah, so we saw the Franks lose. We know now that the Hindustanis won, and the Lithuanians lost. The Huns won. I just realized that Ribosaur played the Huns, did not make a single horse. That's so funny. But hey, it worked. It worked. How would the Ribosaur actually look like? A massive ribcage with legs. And yeah, let's see. The lobby has started, so let's get into the queue. All right. So let's start in 10 seconds. So we are gonna jump straight into it. No time to dilly-dally here. Lost. Okay. Here we are. Game 4, everyone. Ribosaur versus LemonToaster. This is the Pebble bracket final of the T90 Titans League Community Edition. By the way, I did not do this before, but here's the link to Discord. Of course, this tournament is about to end, but there's gonna be next one and the next one and the next one. So if you want to play in the next, check it out. So Ribosaur as the Mayans, as predicted, and LemonToaster as the Turks. And yes, so the Turks here is for one reason and one reason only, or two reasons. One is that you get the free light cap upgrade. Two, that you get extra pierce armor on your light cap. And that's it. That's all. Ooh, what is this? We are naming the boar. Ooh. Ooh. Ribosaur is taking off the gloves. Wow. Oh. LemonToaster is not gonna like this. Oh, LemonToaster does not even see it. I mean, could see this, but oh, it's gonna find out. Plus, the Eagle Scout. Ooh, the Eagle Scout. If the Eagle Scout finds the scout from Ribosaur, what are we up to? What are we doing? No, not this. Go get the scout. Go get the scout. Go get the scout. Ooh, one will down. Oh, because the Mayans start with an extra will and they get immediate insta loom. So basically, he's not even really behind. I mean, technically, he's one will behind because he had to research loom, and that one villager is not working, but it's here. But still, the difference in villager count is exactly that. We see the LTC that's growing a little bit, but Ribosaur, wow, is really, really wants the title. Ooh, what happened here? Oh no. Oh no. You're too busy with microing the stuff that we are losing stuff at home. But this is throwing LemonToaster off his plan. The boar is gone. We are not pushing the deer. Oh, disaster. Oh, I like it. I think Ribosaur is being really annoying. And yeah. Yeah, it's an issue because the scout cannot engage. Well, the eagle lost some HP, but I think the eagle still wins because the eagle has 4 attack and the scout has only 3 attack. So pierce 2+1. Okay, it's only pierce armor, right? That they have. Where's the melee armor here? It's not shown. 0. Okay. And so, okay, mission successful. We go back being a berry villager. We killed the villager. We could delete those palisades or leave them to be annoying, but I guess it's not really a nuisance. So we have a goose on the loose. We are missing 2 of our geese, but we see them. So we should be okay. We are pushing deer. So I guess it works, but our villagers under the TC will go idle. That's the issue when we do these kind of things. Yeah, you kind of then have a hard time doing a good job at home. Okay, we figure out, okay, let's take this goose back home. And the other 2 geese here. Who knows when we get them. And we click up. And LemonToaster has gone to berries quite a bit. LemonToaster, both of them have horrific idle DC. One above 1 minute, but Ribosaur has clicked up first with 1 villager more. Well, that 1 villager more is from the starting bonus, but still. And yeah, so not a great start for LemonToaster. I can imagine that this will rattle you quite a bit. But yeah. Okay, so the barracks is on time this time. Yes, good. The barracks is already here for Ribosaur. And we are going to gold. Is it gonna be archers? My guess is yes, it's gonna be archers. Well, it could be eagles. But eagles are a bit expensive on the gold side. So there's that. And they produce very slowly in the feudal age. Although with the new patch they produce a bit faster, so that has changed. And ooh, thank you for the raid, Varus. I hope you had a good stream. We are casting T90 Titans League Community Edition. This is the final of the Pebble bracket. The players are around 1300 elo. Although the bracket was supposed to be 1000 to 1100, but when you play tournament games, this is what happens. You gain elo. And then everyone else is unhappy about it. Like me. I was in the group with these two. Imagine that. But I almost went through. I was 1 map win away from actually winning the group. And yeah. So that's that. So we're getting horse collar here as LemonToaster, which makes sense. We'll need a lot of farms because we don't have. So for those who just joined, thank you, Varus, by the way, for the good wishes. For those who just joined, we saw the reason there's some palisades here is that there's been a boar that has been lamed here, and the eagle and villager went and killed the villager on the wood line, and that delayed the deer pushing and everything. So LemonToaster is trying to scramble a way to find some food. The berries are almost out because okay, we went to the second berry patch. I didn't see that. That's really good. But yeah, there's a lot of villagers on berries, but they're about to run out because we have to put so many villagers on berries to be able to click up. Ribosaur is walling. So Ribosaur is taking, in all of these games, is taking a cautious approach. He's kind of walling, not being very aggressive with it. I think it's a recognition that early on LemonToaster has a better army control. But once we get to the right mass, then it's a different story. But will Ribosaur remember that the Turks get extra pierce armor? Because this scout has, well, +1 armor, pierce armor from the Turks bonus, right? Okay, we are forcing a tower. So that tower is actually not too bad, but I don't think I would have placed it here. I think I would have placed it more towards the goal, or maybe even here in front, actually. So Ribosaur is diving under the tower. It's a bit messy. Oh, we are getting a. Oh no! Oh no! These are on oh, they were on no attack stand. Disaster. We get cleared up. Disaster. Okay, retreat. Regroup. Try again. And yeah. But villager lead is definitely in favor of Ribosaur. We have 34 villagers against 30. That's actually quite good. Because we killed 3 villagers overall. So one was at the was in the Dark Age. So this diving under the tower killed 2 villagers, but we're gonna lose 1 villager here. Yeah, no way this villager got saved. Yeah, we lost 1 villager here. LTC time is skyrocketing for both. It's a very intense game, you can tell. We started first game, we had 2 seconds of idle TC. We are at game 4, we have 2 minutes of idle TC. That's fine, that's funny. So, oh, LemonToaster is not going here. That's weird. I also here, I would have placed the tower here to protect both the gold and the wood line. Apparently it's not needed, but yeah. Okay, we are doing another egg base, but this time I don't dislike it as in the previous game. I don't think that having a long wall here to the back makes a lot of sense. And this map, like, the only way to wall it is egg walls, so there's not much choice. So LemonToaster is adding more scouts. Wheelbarrow now. We are 20 on food. I have some villagers back here as well on food. No real walls. We are adding a blacksmith, but we are not ready to click up. So this blacksmith is gonna be for the attack upgrade for the scouts. And I'm not sure I agree with that. We are adding a second stable. I'm not sure I agree with that either right now. Oh, we're getting the armor upgrade this time. Okay, previous game it was the attack upgrade. Armor upgrade is makes sense. I prefer that. And the Ribosaur is doing 2 double archery range, archer production, 7 spears. So yeah. I think I will change my previous assessment and say that both players tend to be very repetitive in what they do, and you can kind of blindly counter them. If you play against Ribosaur, just make skirmishers. If you play against LemonToaster, just make a lot of spears. Actually, spear archer works very well against these scouts. Because the spears are a bit slow, but the archers with the range will still hit them. So it's not as easy to do hit and run. So yeah. Ribosaur is feeling pretty safe, as everything is walled except this part, but the army is stationed there. So we're fine. Oh, why we did the armor upgrade for the spearmen? I think I would have preferred saving that food to go up to Castle Age, honestly. Bloodlines. What for? To hit a wall? To come here and see, oh, there's spears, and go back? It's 15 scouts though. Fully upgraded or not? Oh, we even got the attack upgrade. I didn't see it. Imagine if we were in Castle Age right now. But still, that's not gonna be enough against all these archers plus the spearmen in front. Sure, you might kill the spearmen, but you're still gonna lose all the scouts. So LemonToaster clicks up to Castle Age. Now, LemonToaster will have a power spike with the automatic upgrade to light calf. But I'm not sure it's enough. And it's only gonna last for 15 seconds. So, let's see. I wonder if Ribosaur will have the food for both Botkin and Crossbow this time. Last game, Crossbow came in late, and that was not ideal. But if this game he plays it right, he can get both at the same time. Yeah, he can get both at the same time, and that would be much stronger. Oh, by the way, they will also get an extra pierce armor just from the age up. So they're gonna be extra tanky against the archers, but we are talking about 28 archers. 28 archers. That's a lot. We are upgrade. No, I don't like the forging. No. You're not gonna have enough food for both Crossbow and Botkin. Forging was a mistake, I think. We didn't kill a villager. Botkin. Okay. Where's Crossbow? We don't have the food for Crossbow. We don't have the food. We're not producing villagers. We are idling. Oh boy. Oh boy. When in doubt, make more army, I guess. That's a lot of light cap. That's a lot of archers though, but they are not crossbows. Imagine if they were crossbows. Yeah, the archers will win, I think. We might get some kills though, and since Ribosaur is idling the TC, ooh, I don't know about this game. Crossbow, kill villagers, crossbow. Oy. It's a disaster, but disaster for whom? No, it's a disaster for Ribosaur. LemonToaster comes back swinging, but the big issue here is that we didn't get crossbow. There it is, but it's a bit late. It's 30 archers about to be crossbows, so we're gonna kill everything. But Ribosaur is on 3 stables, adding a 4th one. Where's the 3rd stable? 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one. So 4 stable production of light calf. But these are crossbows now. We're adding another barracks. The problem is that Ribosaur is now down to 27 villagers. We lost 20 villagers in that raid. And that hurts. But we've seen that happen before. So let's see. Ribosaur is now attacking.
Shot it.
Adding archer armor. I'm not sure if that's the best use of resources, but I guess it's okay. What would be quite useful against fast-moving units would be ballistics again. But and the GG is gold. Okay, that's an early GG a little bit, but I get it. Sure, we don't have any army. Well, that means we've seen 3 games where Ribosaur won, so Ribosaur is the new Pebble champion. Congratulations. What's the time? Yeah, I would like to see the end of game 1 at this point. At least show the one victory that LemonToaster has. Yeah, they were fun games. I agree. They were balanced in levels of skill, but yeah, the issue that both have is that they only do one composition. They do one composition very well. Well, some issues here and there, but very well. And but they only do that, and it's just that Ribosaur has a
Shot it.
better composition to deal with the enemy with
Get.
some spears in front. It's fine. As
Shot
we
it.
see, 20 even archers they did well against the Laika. We lost a lot of villagers though, and yeah. And the issue here is that LemonToaster has 18 villagers lead right now. No army though, but the problem with no army is that LemonToaster doesn't know what to do against this, right? And that's the problem. That the only answer he has is more Lycav. But Lycav doesn't work, so we need something else, right? For example, some scorpions or mangonels. Scorpions with ballistics, probably. Mangonels, sure, you need to micro them a little bit, probably. Yeah, would definitely work better than Lycav. And yeah, but let's see if I can get game 1. I think they might be still in the game chatting. No, I don't see the chatter, so yeah. Maybe some stats I like to check. Yeah, the army high is very high. And now that the game is over, look at the resources they collect. They are very close to each other. And the timings as well. Wow, that's super late Castle Age timing. They did a lot of army, but it's super late. Yeah, they were tough. They were definitely tough games. Can you send me part 2 of game 1? We could not watch it. Here the StarCraft micro comes in and helps. Yeah, congratulations, Ribosaur, for the nice victory. And let me remind you that both came from the same group. LemonToaster actually won in the group stage against Ribosaur. And thus, LemonToaster was first in the group, Ribosaur was second. Yeah, it was Pebble League, Pebble Bracket Group C reunion. It was, I think Group C was the toughest group of them all, because I know most of the players that were in the bracket. So I know more or less how they play. And definitely this was the toughest one, and I'm really sorry for Chaserbait, who didn't win a single set, because it was really tough. It was really, really tough. have the game. Hopefully it's the right one. I will save it here. And let's see if I can... Is this it? 19th. I think so. This is though the one that dropped, I think. We're gonna fast forward into it because we saw this part already. But maybe the people who... But Ribosaur, if you can give me the other one, that should be the next save. This should be the save number 1. Yeah. But those who didn't see it can watch it in that full speed, and you will see how even it is 1 second idle TC. You will see Futilage click, both of them 1 second of idle TC. That was game 1. Game 4 went to 2 minutes of idle TC. It was a bit different. So yeah, scouts and spears. And here the scouts come in, but the spears and stuff, so they don't find a lot of value. But there's a lot of holes in the walls. One will kill. And this army is dead. And I think about now, yeah, now they idle because the game went out of sync. So the game was over here. Okay, I have the other recording. So I can watch that one now. Refresh. Are you sure? This seems like to be the same game. Or is it not? Oh, is it the full game? Sheep here, yeah, this is the same star. But let's see. We'll fast forward this one as well and see if it continues. It's I'm surprised, but maybe they changed something with the latest patch. Normally you only get the second part of the game, not the whole game. And by the way, also look at the resources they collected. It's the same. It's amazing. Both of them are doing exactly the same things. But if I had to guess, Ribosaur had to play cavalry this game because the Civ is a bit more cavalry oriented, and LemonToaster is a bit better at playing cavalry, plus has the camel Civ. So that's what we're going to see. Let's see if that's true. I'm curious. There's holes everywhere. Game over. So no, that's not the right one. It's not the correct one. What? Let me check. Maybe I selected the wrong one, but I don't think so. 3240. What happened to the game? Oh, there we go. I have too many games. Okay, that's the issue. Okay, let's try this. Okay, this looks like the right one. Perfect. Okay, we have it. Okay, so not all these scouts die because they synced before that. Okay, good. All right. Welcome everyone to game 1. We already know how this game ends, but sure. Oh, actually, I should change this and this. Perfect. And all right. So we have LemonToaster as the Hindustanis in red. The map is Kilimanjaro with the giant hill in the middle. There's Ribosaur as the Lithuanians in blue. We've seen the feudal age already a couple of times. For some at fast speed. For others, we saw it live. We finally get to see the end of this. Sorry, to tab out. Okay, here. Okay, so Ribosaur is walled. I don't know if we plugged this hole in the wall here. There was one here. We look walled on this side, so I don't know. We'll see. Here. Okay. We are adding a market. And that's a lot of scouts. Forging is coming in. The armor is already in. So these are Hindustani scouts, so they have bonus damage against buildings. They break through buildings much faster, and we see it already here on the house and this palisade. They are gonna come through. They're gonna come through. Yeah, but it's still open. That's still open. Okay. But we need more than one villager. That's not gonna be enough. That's gonna go down. Okay, okay. Build. Help. Do. Alright. We walled behind. Too bad we don't have any shooty things. Well, we have one archer here. We'll start shooting at some of the scouts, but it will take a while before the scouts go down. Still, wow, that's a lot of scouts. 18 scouts, now about to be 20. Ribosaur is on the way to Castle Age. And in Castle Age, you get stronger units. So these scouts are not as scary. But it's a lot of them, and you still have to make it to Castle Age. If they get in, it's still an issue. We have an archer shooting here, but there's no flashing, so it's not gonna do a lot of damage. Nice rewalling behind. Spending a lot of wood on the rewalling, but hey, the scouts are not coming in. If we had a gate, these spearmen could go out and try to hit the scouts. Oh, and the door has been opened. Open the floodgates. These archers don't have fletching. It's a bit rough. Still manageable. This a weak scout. Oh, there's another one here. Still no... Well, one villager killed. 2 now. 3. It's changing rapidly. 4, 5. Counting the dead here. But we are up to castle. LemonToaster has idle for 2 minutes 30. And that's on top of whatever was the idle TC before. I think it wasn't very high, but still Ribosaur has done a better job here. Okay, we cleared the horde. Now, okay, we are going cav archers. You need to secure a wood line if you want to go cav archers, and you need to close your walls. Oh no. I don't think cav archers is a good plan here. I don't think it's a good plan right now. Because you don't really have the wood income to do it. You need numbers, you need mass with cav archers. I think knights would be better. Knights will win one-on-one against scouts or even light cav. The problem with spearmen is that they chase around the scouts, but they can't really keep up. Okay, we cleared, but more scouts are coming in. And yeah, I know this feeling. And so Ribosaur lost 15 villagers now. It adds up. It adds up quickly. Okay, maybe now we have it under control. I don't know. LemonToaster is switching into camels and light cav. So now knights are not really an option anymore. Priority number 1, close the hole. And possibly try to get siege workshop. So LemonToaster is coming forward. I would have put a stone gate, honestly, I think, here. But you also kind of need to expand. On this map, it's not really optional because the wood lines are this. So we've been looking only at Ribosaur's base. That's never a good sign. +2 armor is coming in. The idle TC for LemonToaster is horrendous though. Yeah, this map is the wood lines are brutal, so you need to expand here. There's no way around that. And yeah, now the siege coming from here. LemonToaster has a good presence here on the hill. It's gonna be hard to fight against this. And the scorpions, yeah, scorpions gonna kill everything that we have. Okay, we are adding a TC here. Good, there's some wood, whatever, it's good. Would have been better around this area, but of course it's a bit hard when there's army around. So it's that. But see the problem with cav archers? We have 6 cav archers now against 10 camels and 8 scouts. 6 cav archers don't do anything. And Is there a hole about to come up? No, it's still pretty okay, but the stable is coming down with the scorpions behind. Ouch. Ouch. And we got bloodlines though, so that's good. But it's not looking too great. Ribosaur is doing a good job in this game, keeping the TC running. In other games we've seen when things get hectic, a bit less. But it was also probably being tired at game 4 rather than game 1. This was both players still fresh. Okay, fighting under the TC is much better, helps quite a bit against the camels. But the scorpions are really annoying and a bit of a problem. And there's a mangonel coming from the other side. Oh, there's a couple of pikemen here stuck in the wall. We are adding a stable back here. Yeah, the problem with the stable is that there's a lot of camels around. I know that it's for the scorpions, but yeah, camels will take care of whatever. But we kill all of the camels here. Nice, but we are attacking with the pikemen, we are attacking the siege instead of attacking the camel. Okay, the camel goes down to a TC because LemonToaster does not care about TC fire. Have some archers in this TC. But these scorpions and now some armored elephants are coming. The scorpions are a pain to deal with. And we have still 7 cav archers, so that's the problem. But okay, we punch down the scorpions and the elephant. Okay, more light cav coming. We need to close the walls though. That's something I should always try to do. Close the walls, and it's really hard during the chaos and everything, also because there's reinforcements coming. But that's exactly the point, like you have to wall off the reinforcements, and yeah, especially now would be the time. Go plug everything, bring the army to the front, so that you protect your villager and wall. But the bonus attack for scouts and camels from the Hindustanis is coming here into play. That's why they can break through so easily. Let's take a look at the eco here. And we're chilling. We're farming a lot. And yeah. So we have 6 stables pumping out camels. So it's looking good for LemonToaster. It's looking really bad for Ribosaur here. Only 14 CA. That's not gonna be enough. Did we get husbandry? We did not get husbandry on this side. Neither. Okay. So we're gathering our forces, but now there's some monks. So monks can actually turn the tide of the battle with some conversions. Maybe 3 monks is not enough, considering the amount of units there are, and the fact that there is a light cap as well. No, I'm not sure I would have opened the door. You're feeling confident here. But you don't know what's behind. That's the thing. Still opening the door. And monks now. Monks on the camels would be great. Monks on the camels. But I think we have run out of juice. Yeah, we did. Okay, and that's looking very rough now. And our whole eco is idle. We are losing our cab archers. We have only one left, so GG is called. And there it is. LemonToaster wins the first game. We've seen the other three. So we've seen that things have changed in the later games, but it was well played. Yeah. I wonder if you were a bit less familiar with this map, Ribosaur, because that's kind of the thing with this map is the word, lack of word. I mean, this is a good DC for word, protecting a lot, but early on it was a bit rough. But yeah, that is it. That is the final. So congratulations again, Ribosaur. I like Korjaras here, but I didn't get them. Yeah, Korjaras are the first pick from LemonToaster, so yeah. And yeah, so that was it. I'm gonna head off because in an hour and 20 I have a set on the reverse pick tournament, and I need to eat some dinner. I need to possibly scout my opponent. They're supposed to have played a game, and yeah, so I need to do stuff. But thank you for the games. Thank you for coming, everyone, and I will go raid someone. I just have to figure out whom. Let's see. Who is online? Who is online? This. Yes. Since I'm going to play the reverse pick, I'm going to send you over to Zark, who is casting some pro games of the reverse pick, because you might not know it, but Doubt, Sisken, ACCM, Tato signed up for that tournament. So yes, we're gonna go there. So again, thank you all for coming. Congratulations, Ribosaur. Very well done. And I will see you very soon. There's gonna be other finals. I will be casting, I think, tomorrow as well, and for sure on Monday. And yeah, and if I feel like it, I will stream my point of view later on. If I don't, then I won't. We'll see. But for sure, I have more casting to do for the T90 community, T90 Titans League Community Edition. And yes, So that's gonna be that. So thank you all, and I will see you soon.
Sully always talks. He says, Arch, we in until the end, right? Arch says yes. Sully says, Green is squad 2. He's on the other side of me. Red says, I will bring you biscuits. And Green says, yeah, sounds good. Red says, you will have plenty if you bring me Sully's king's head. Sully's king's head. Sully's king's head. Sully's king's head. Bring me Sully's king's head. Red, Sully's king's head. Sully's king's head. Bring me biscuits. Yeah. Immediately snitches.
Bring me biscuits. Immediately snitches. Bring me biscuits. Immediately snitches out his king's head. Bring me biscuits. Immediately snitches.
Bring me Sully's king's head. Sully's king's head.
Bring me biscuits. Immediately snitches. Bring me biscuits. Immediately snitches out his king's head. Bring me biscuits. Immediately snitches.
Forgive me for not bringing that up. It has been so long. Sully's king's head. You can just grab some random piece of gunk and just say it was his king's head. Red says, I will bring you biscuits. And Green says, yeah, sounds good. Red says, you will have plenty if you bring me Sully's king's head. Sully's king's head. Sully's king's head. Sully's king's head. Bring me Sully's king's head. Red, Sully's king's head. Sully's king's head. Bring me biscuits. Yeah. Immediately snitches.
Bring me biscuits. Immediately snitches. Bring me biscuits. Immediately snitches out his king's head. Bring me biscuits. Immediately snitches.